Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. Hopefully you can hear me well right now, because ambient sounds are getting kind of noisy. Anyway, in the previous episode, we journeyed all the way from... Now I have to remember which city it was. I think it was from Vitebsk. Yes, from Vitebsk, we went all the way here to near just outside Gomel in this truck stop here. And in this episode, we're going to finish the journey, just 124 kilometers left, and that will set us up perfectly to get back into the main Europe area. So outside Russia again, I think that is a good enough peak of RusMap, and hopefully when I get back, because I'm still advanced recording, hopefully when I get back, Pro mods will be ready, and will be ready as well to get back into it. And that's perfect because I remember there are some updates in the Poland area, in the, I don't know how you pronounce it, the Siedice, that place, Siedlce, probably not how you say it, but yeah, you get my point. So let's get to Mazyr. Once we get here, let's see if we have enough time still. Maybe we can go and travel to Pinsk manually without a trailer or something. We'll see. Or get back into Poland, but we'll take a look when we get there, right? Let's play it by ear. And as always, if you encounter any problems, audio, video, let me know, okay? Because I am thinking something might be wrong with my setup. I don't know what. I did check out the previous video. I didn't hear anything wrong with it. Maybe it was speaking at times. It was getting a bit too loud. But I guess that was just me trying to speak louder than the engine, because the engine was getting too loud already, and I had to speak louder, and then eventually it was speaking, so the sound was a bit cracking at some points. But other than that, I think it should be more than enough. I think it should be okay already. So hopefully you can hear me properly. If not, let me know. If you do, let me know as well. Feedback, super important. 500 meters exit. Don't really need to get there. I'm assuming, yeah, we are just outside Gomel, so we should be entering there anyway. And the one going to the right is actually a shortcut, passing through Gomel, not going inside it. And this pickup just isn't going to move. I don't think so. And yeah, it is still raining, unfortunately. Rain doesn't want to go away. Guys, can you let us pass? I'm going to inch myself here, bit by bit. Stop! Oh, for real? Wow. You must be like 1 centimeter away. Oh, finally. Thank you. And of course, this van would go because I created the way for him already. Brilliant. Very smart AI we have here. Yep, so we're entering a very populated city again. Expect a bit of frame drops, but it should be fine. Should still be visually awesome. Beautiful assets. Welcome to Tomyab, if I would read that. Yeah, Tomyab. But it's actually Gorel or Gomel. What the heck? How did that happen? I have no clue. How did Toryab convert into Gomel? Yeah, I guess Russian is really beyond my understanding. Would be an interesting language to learn, I would just say. Especially the alphabet, the letters. It'd be very exciting to try and learn, I guess. Let's try not to hit the sports car, please. For our sports car fans, looks like the engine is at the back there. Do let me know what kind of car that is. It seems awfully familiar, but I can't put my head around which model it is exactly. Make and model. Go. First one who comments gets a star. Just like in kindergarten. I remember, I have a nephew. He's 3 years old, 4 years old? I think 3 years old. And he's recently started kindergarten. Or actually right now there's already what you call pre-kindergarten. It just gets earlier and earlier, the school days. Not sure why you would want to have school start earlier, but yeah, there it is. Anyway, so usually in kindergarten you get these stars when you do something, when you're a good boy or when you're a good girl. And so he did this one time. He was very good. So the teacher was trying to put this star on his hand, but then my nephew is a bit weird that way. He's very clean, super clean by default, and I guess it must be a positive thing, because not all children are like that, especially in the beginning. So he's like he always fixes his toys. He wants them organized, all in a line. So he really loves cars. He watches YouTube channels which feature the different cars, toy cars, and then with his mom, and they buy it in real life. So he has so many cars already, and I didn't signal. Alright, there. Better late than never. So he has so many cars and he lines them up perfectly, and he's just so organized to the point like it's a bit like OCD. Maybe not that level, but he really is very clean. He doesn't want to get dirty. So when the teacher was putting a star on him, he was just like, no. It was just like crazily avoiding the stamp or something like that. It was an interesting story. I mean, normally if that was me, I would have been really excited about getting a star. But no, not him. No way for him. No way he would trade a star in just to get dirty. Just step in here a bit. Make sure to discover this Scania dealer. There we go. And then go back. Perfect. But yeah, anyway, just a short story there. It's been a while since we last went back. I think we're a bit overdue. I should be going back to Manila in a few weeks' time. Just a short one. Maybe for Labor Day weekend. May 1, that weekend. So we can visit the family, visit my mom. Yeah, it would be a very welcome break. That's fine. So I was wondering, in most of the countries, so I do work with a lot of people from different countries, and most of them have holidays on May 1. It's Labor Day. But I'm not sure, is it the same for most of the countries? I mean, from where you're from, guys, do you have also holidays in May 1? And it's been a while since I last studied. It's been a while since I graduated, so I can't remember anymore. But is it the same for school? Do you have school on May 1, or is that, I'm assuming it's only work. There is no work, but there is school on May 1. So do enlighten me again. It's been a while, and I don't have kids yet, so I don't have any interaction at all when it comes to school matters. These Russians really don't want to give way, do they? They just want to just keep on going. As long as there's space, they can fit in, why not? That looks like a very beautiful canal. Very nice. I like it. Are lights off? They're on. High beams? High beams are not on. Front and roof auxiliary. There you go. bright hazards. Not for hazards, high beams rather. We're all good. Sometimes it gets reset. I think it happens when I reset the game. When I reset the job economy, I think that resets as well, those settings. Okay, stop. I don't want any more penalties beating the red light. I've had enough of it on this trip. I've had 2 or 3 times, I think. And on to our left. Actually, from our driver's point of view, it's to the right. Is that a Kamaz? Or is that just a Maz? Does it differ? I have no clue. It says TAR there though, so it must be this lady probably goes to the rest of Europe as well. Interesting. And it's our turn, finally. Oh, she has a tandem, how cool. I've never driven a tandem before. I mean, in game, in real life for sure not. I've never even driven a truck in real life. I would love to try it, just to see how it matches up with the simulator. But I don't think I'll get a chance. Something. Anyway, I think I've had enough of Russia for a while. Because I do want to be able to read, or at least have a chance of reading the signs. And in here, I just have no chance at all. At least, for example, in Poland, even though my pronunciation is like 10% or 2% accurate only, at least I have a chance to pronounce the letters because I recognize majority of the letters. In here, in Russia, no chance at all. Just don't even try to pronounce it. Wait a minute, what's our speed? We are a bit over the limit. Let me adjust it a bit, like so. There you go. 60. But then once we're past that sign, we should be good to go. And you can definitely see the frame rates here. Much more improved. Much faster once we got out of the city. I'm guessing all those buildings are causing the lag. But based on how the buildings look, they weren't really that impressive, were they? I mean, they were buildings, but they weren't like, wow, super nice textures and everything. But I guess technically speaking, as long as they're being rendered, as long as they're there, they would consume some GPU or some, I don't know, CPU and GPU. Because they need to be processed, they need to be rendered in, they need to be put in the game. Now we're back in beautiful countryside. And perfect because it's spring. Oh, come on. Yeah, someone actually caught me there. I was enjoying spring too much, I must admit. Fine. Alright, I blame it on the signs that I can't read. Even though that doesn't have any relation at all. Just let it go, right? Okay, let's enjoy the view here. Let's enjoy the view. It's going to be sunset soon, so we're going to be having very nice orange, reddish skies with beautiful sunlight. In a matter of minutes, I'm expecting. And we have actually our axle down, and I almost hit that car. It's hard driving like this. I don't know if you've tried it before, guys, but this is one of the hardest angles to drive in. Actually, this is the hardest. So you can't see squat, and your controls are actually inverted. So I tried to minimize driving like that because it would just spell disaster. There we go. Sunset's kicking in. Look at those sun rays, beautiful. I really like that effect. They say the engine of the game is quite dated, but it still looks beautiful until now. They're able to make it work somehow. I don't really understand it. I don't really know the details when it comes to graphics and stuff, but oh, it looks like a train is coming. A train is passing by. Interesting. There it is. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Let's see. Let's hope this works. A sunset, a train, a truck. What more can you ask for? A good angle, maybe. Remove the blur. There's the train. There's the truck. There's the logo. The train isn't that visible, but I think it works. Yep. That angle works perfectly. And then maybe we can go with some action shots here, like that. Just a bit of a tilt to liven things up. Can we lessen the field of view? There, that works. That works for me. Train, truck, loco, sunset. Beautiful. Nice. I'll take that. And the engine died because I wasn't stepping on the clutch. Speaking of engine sounds, because I just heard the engine when it came up. Sheng shared a link. There is a new sound engine mod for the Scania. Forgot specifically which engine, but it's only applicable for one engine. It seems like the guy who made it is a new modder. Not really sure, but it seems like he knows what he's doing. Like he says, the whole engine comprises of over 100 different sound files. It's not only the engine, it's the suspension, it's the pneumatic something, all the different sounds you can hear in a truck, all that's programmed in. That's awesome. What is this? Another train. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Double train height. Looks like someone's tweaking with this transport fever lines. What train is that? Is that a train horn or something? So that sounds really weird. Okay, hopefully they're done with that after that one. Oh, and I forgot to turn on my beacons. There we go. Beacons on. Interior red light. Tugsh tugsh mode. Turn on. Are you guys familiar with tugsh tugsh? I don't know if it's a Filipino thing, but tugsh tugsh is like an informal term for going clubbing. You know, because it's tugsh 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 tugsh. Anyway, yeah, I was wondering what you call it in different countries. Are you serious? One more train? What the heck? Oh yeah, there's one more. This place looks buggy. Admittedly, some cars are able to pass through, but that's like that. I don't think that's possible. Having trains that near, the signaling system must be pretty tight here. Oh yeah, it was the train. Okay, that train horse sucks. Right, I've had enough of trains. Please let me go. You have to prepare here. You have to really speed it up, because I'm thinking this is like an endless loop. And I don't think this is the first time we've encountered this either. If I remember correctly, in one of the past episodes we've encountered a similar thing. That the train just keeps on coming. It must be a wrong coding somewhere. There you go, look. Can we go and pass through? Actually, we made it. What happens if we stop here in the middle? I don't want to find out. But I think, from what I've tried before, I don't think the barrier comes down if you stop in the middle. Maybe the train stops. Has anyone tried that? Has anyone tried stopping in the middle while it's blinking like that? Didn't want to risk it. We've traveled around 1,000 kilometers for this job. I don't want the train to get wrecked. So you guys let me know, okay, how that works. Does the train stop? Does it just crash onto us? Or does it... I don't know what happens. Would be interesting for science. But I don't want to be the one doing all the science stuff. I'll let you guys manage that. Very nice journey here. Very relaxing. It's very welcome as well. A nice change of pace from the city living. Which kind of reminds me, there's this, it's not a new game. Oh, did you guys see the chicken on the right side? The chicken on the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Yeah, it reminds me of Stardew Valley. It's not a new game. It's been out for what, a year or more? And I think it was done by one guy. And it just blew up out of nowhere. Like, when it came out, people started, wow, this is insane. This is the best game ever. It's one of the most relaxing games ever. Things like that. But for some reason, I just didn't buy it, you know. I wasn't into the graphics. It seemed so old school. I wasn't so much into the gameplay. It seemed like a grind. But I think all in all, it was relaxing. I think it was that. So I'm curious. Did any of you guys play that, Stardew Valley? And did you like it? And what would be your reaction on it? Even if you didn't play it, but if you heard of it. I'd be curious to see or to hear what your thoughts are. Because I must admit, I've had times when I wanted to try it. Because it goes with the chill gaming theme of the channel, right? We don't really have a specific genre. We can play anything. As long as it's good, as long as we like it, I'm happy to try anything. But the main theme of the channel, if there's anything at all, if there's any theme to it, is it's all about chill gaming. So not so much adrenaline pumping action, but more like relaxing stuff. And Stardew Valley is relaxing stuff. It's just very different genre. So, and it's not like I really am into the game, but maybe there's a hidden aspect to it. Maybe when you start playing it, that's when you get hooked. But if you just look at it, maybe it's not that good. Maybe there is that. So do let me know, okay? If you have tried it, if you have any comments on it, what's your view on the game? Because I'm also looking for new games to play, either in the series or in the stream. It's not that I'm replacing anything, but a little bit of variety time and again would help the channel. Keep it a bit more dynamic. Anyway, yeah, look forward to your comments, guys. And we are almost here. Mazyr has been discovered. We have uncovered this recruitment agency. We're almost... Rip 5% damage? What the heck? Invisible wall? Yep, looks like. Unless we hit that driver at JobNet thingy. Let me see. Oh, I don't think there's an invisible wall. We might have hit the driver sign. What the heck? I never hit that before. In all my drive-bys on those types of buildings, that's the first time I hit that sign. And crap! And right on our last bend, we actually damaged a truck 5%. I hate it. That's gonna get a big chunk out of our XP and our money. Oh well, it is what it is. We did our best. So the question now is, where do we deliver this thing? We left in the morning, 5 a.m. We arrive 10 p.m. Wow. We had some breaks in between, so it's fine. It's not like we're exceeding our driver limit. Because what was it? Was it 8 hours? That you... maximum 8 hours on the road and you have to rest for 30 minutes, something like that. Some bit of clause there, right? we don't really follow it to the letter in this game, in our series, but I try to rest up a bit sometimes, and try to make it as realistic as possible, even if not fully. Okay, let's try not to hit anything anymore. Keyword on try, because it looks like trailer might be getting into some awkward angles here. What's happening? Yep, rip. And I'm stuck again. Not a very good start. Okay, there we go. Is there a car behind us? I think there is. Oh, there is, yeah. There's a truck actually. So what do we do? Can I just force it, maybe? Okay. I think we actually hit the guy. So let's try again. Not sure why my wheel races like that. Oh. Okay, I see why. Alright, let's back it up. Turn on our hazards. Hazard lights. Let's back it up. Let's give it a bit more space. This is the worst entrance ever. Don't you agree? Worst ever. Ever. It's like I fail entering this type of delivery drop-off point. Like, I don't know, 4 out of 5 times, maybe. Especially when you're hauling something like this heavy. Oh, come on. I'm not hitting that one. I must be hitting something on the right side. Maybe this pillar or the roof there. Okay, it's looking better. That doesn't look good. That doesn't sound good though. Let's just inch it through. I'm hoping this will push through somehow. Come on. Oh, look at that. There's actually a sign that appeared. Turn on diff lock. Oh, that's actually helping us move bit by bit. Interesting. I think it's only for straight movement though, but it certainly does help. Look at that. That actually worked. Nice. Yeah, did that cause any further damage to our trailer? Not really. Okay, there's our parking. Let's turn that off. Now the problem here is how the heck do we park? Because I can't see the signs at all. Let's see. Do you guys see anything? Nope. I mean, even from this angle, you can't see anything. Let's try it anyway. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's a bit wrong, the angle. But I think, yeah, we're going to hit the back. We might be able to go the other way though. And look, actually the Michelin man is lighting up. I didn't notice that before, so it was actually a lamp as well. Interesting. Okay. Squeeze into here. And move it like so. There we go. It's looking like a better angle. Any chance you'll take that? There we go. Happy with that. Reasonable. Yeah, 700 kilometers. We lost almost 6k and 284 XP. Wow, that hurts. But job done is job done. That consumed 638 liters of fuel. That took us 30 minutes just for that short bit because of this derpy parking area and maybe the derpy truck driver. But let's go here and end the episode, right? Yeah, and then let's see next episode where we get to. Hopefully, because the next episode I should be back, so I should have been able to read your comments by then. And hopefully Pro Mods will be back as well, so we can go back to Europe, Central Europe. Maybe you can pass through Germany, or what else have we not seen? We haven't seen a lot of places yet. We've passed through all the countries mostly, but there's certainly a lot of roads and landmarks we haven't encountered yet. Turn off the beacons, don't need that. There we go. Very relaxing indicators, as always. I don't know, most of the indicators I like, they have their own appeal. Scanias, the Merc. Okay. Seems like it's traffic there, then let's make our own way. Don't have time for this AI crap. Yeah, but most indicators I like. There are just some that I'm not really a fan of. The one for Renault, it's a bit too clicky, I think, if I so, from what I remember. It sounds good in the beginning. Is it here? Yeah, I think this is the hotel. It sounds good in the beginning, but later on, it actually becomes too repetitive. It becomes a hassle. Just climbing up there. No biggie. And let's reverse into here. Just roleplay it. Oh, let's get beside that MEN. Why not? Like that one. I don't know how to tell what truck that is. Is that a TGS or a TGX? I think TGXs are smaller, therefore shorter distances. TGXs are the big guns. I mean, I guess you could see them as a flagship. I even went to the MEN site to research about it, but it didn't give me anything too specific, you know. So it's just basic information. Maybe it's something so basic. The difference is that they don't have to say it anymore in the site. But for me, it's not. So if anyone can share with me that the differences between the different MEN variants, I would really appreciate it. Did I hit something? Just a curb. Still not used to this long wheelbase, this long chassis. Anyway. Nice audio when the engine turns off. Anyway, that was a nice job. We finished it finally. Took 3 episodes and a couple of crashes and penalties, but eventually we got it done. And eventually we got back in one piece, more or less. So thanks for staying with me, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Hopefully with the Pro Mods on. And I'll be back to react on your comments. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. And Clumsy Trucking. Bye guys. See you soon.